to get inside. Green for two, shoots away, converts on the inside. He's the league's top scorer this season. Mayo for two. The Bucks with the offensive rebound for another possession. Draws the foul. It's called against McDermott. And he'll go to the line to shoot two.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. And now he moves around the defender. He curls.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
In the paint, knocks it down.
4-2. The assist from number 12, Kurt Knight.
Vasquez from way downtown. The Bucks with control on the rebound. No good on the layup attempt.
The double team, the intensity of the double team had an impact on that offensive possession, forcing the turnaround jump shot.
It's blocked. Vasquez moves into the front court. Reverses. Green fires yet again. Nice finish around the rim. Carter Williams. At the end of the first quarter, it's all tied up. We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN. Got a good tie game. Fred Hoiberg switching a few players here. For the layup, that's good. 3-point lead for the Bulls.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Carter Williams has the double team close in. Gets to the rim, puts it in, and that's his first bucket.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Looks to put it back up again, and a nice finish at the basket. He's the league's top scorer this season. Carter Williams on the drive. O.J. Mayo with the excellent feed.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Fires again. Good finish inside. To the rim. Looking to curl in. And time expires here to end the first half. The Bulls up by 3. We'll be right back. Chicago's leading Milwaukee by a score of 37-34. Curling in. At the rim. Gets it to go.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Jeff, the big offseason acquisition was Greg Monroe. How does he fit with this team?
Oh, I think he's a great fit. Surprising. Everyone thought Monroe was going to pick a big city, big market. Instead, he chooses the up-and-coming Bucks, and I think it's going to work very, very well for both he and the Bucks. Because, Mike, he can go down on the blocks, he can punish. You down there. He's an excellent passer, and he is capable of playing up in the elbow area as well.
Blows past his man. Slams it home for two. And he curls in. Adjusts the shot. He got hit on the shot, so it's time to head to the line.
Greg Monroe, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1 for Chicago.
Knocks down the first one.
To the line for 2.
And he makes them both. Chicago's leading Milwaukee by a score of 43-36.
Jeff, Greg Monroe, one of those old school type of players. He's just one of those guys that fundamentally very sound, gets the job done.
Absolutely. I love his game. You give him the ball on the block, he knows what to do with it. And then he's a good rebounder. I think people forget that he's able to consistently rebound the ball in traffic. This is a nice young player.
There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. O.J. Mayo picks up his first of the night.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter, get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
To the rim. And the rebound taken by Noah. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. They double him. Double team. Able to get the shot off. It's good. A 2-pointer. And it's an 11-point lead for Chicago. Mayo's trying to get down low. The screen is set.
Using something he picked up from Rick Carlisle when he played for him in Dallas, Jason Kidd likes to give his players a written test on game days. They include questions about NBA history and team plays. That's a pretty interesting tactic, don't you think?
Yeah, some guys really understand the history of the NBA, and others, I've been witness to this. The great Oscar Robertson walked through Madison Square Garden, and nary a person or player even recognized who he was. I'm like, are you kidding me? This guy is a human triple-double. Oscar Robertson did it for a season, and he could walk through Madison Square Garden, and no one even knows who he is? What a joke. Good for Jason Kidd. Good for the professor.
Curls in. Antetokounmpo jump shot. Hits the shot. Giannis Antetokounmpo with 23 points and 2 blocks. Moves around the defender. Remember last season, Jeff? First time NBA history, Pau and Marc Gasol, the first brothers to start in the All-Star game. There are a lot of differences in those 2 brothers, but they have some similar characteristics as well.
Agreed. Both are terrific passers. both can finish with either hand, and they both, with different body types, rebound the basketball. And oh, by the way, we'll probably see both in the Naismith Hall of Fame. Putting the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
The two defenders swarm. Gets it to go. +1. The block called against Monroe. And he'll head to the line with a chance to complete a three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
And he can't convert the free throw. With a nickname like the Greek Freak, you certainly expect an unorthodox game from Antetokounmpo, Jeff. This guy is so unique.
Oh, yes. The size, the length, and the variety of skills. He can rebound, he can handle, and he can pass. And when you look at his size, he may still be growing, Mike. He's so young. This guy is one step away from cracking that superstar barrier.
Did he get there in time? Yes. Offensive foul called against Monroe.
Bad fifth foul. That's a bad decision by the star player. To take that foul in the third quarter is unnecessary and puts his team behind the 8 ball.
Goes to the goal, puts it in, a two-pointer. He's shooting 72% from the field.
Hey, can you say blowout? Is it going to change? Not with this defense. This defense is the reason why they cannot compete here tonight.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Gets it up for 2. Misses.
Milwaukee's just not set the right tone defensively. They're getting absolutely obliterated on that end of the floor.
Double team closing in, smothering defense, and he gets the shot up. Nails it. 21-point lead for Chicago. And Jason Kidd calls timeout. Right now his team's searching for answers.
I don't understand the timeout management here. You need to try to keep the game within striking distance. Instead, they allow him to go on this big run to run up this huge lead, and now they take their timeout.
Gets it to go, and the foul. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
Oh, my, that is a big-time finish right there. Finishing through contact for the possible three-point play with a hammer dunk.
Unable to connect on the free throw.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Inside, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. Chicago's shooting 64% from the field in tonight's game.
That's just a nice layup right there.
For two, able to put it in.
And that's just a joke right there defensively. You want to win, you close out harder. You can't just give up uncontested two-point shots.
And now he moves around the defender. McDermott fires away. That's good for two. And it's a 21-point lead for the Bulls. Jeff, there's a lot of his game that still needs polish, but Antetokounmpo's exuberance is really what sets him apart.
It is, and that's why the Milwaukee Bucks fans have embraced him. That's why their TV ratings, Mike, last year were up over 300%. Yes, they were winning, but they also saw this special, unique talent. It drew them to their TV sets. It brought them to the arena. All of those things make him a special, special player.
There's the pick. To the basket. Can't get the layup to drop.
Hey, that's a team playing the score, not the game. That's too easy of an attempt, even though you have a big lead.
Knocks it down. A two-pointer. And it's a 25-point lead for Chicago.
That's a nice body.
Puts it up. Green fires it up again. Gets that one to drop. To the basket, flips it up. And he just fires it up in the final seconds. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Bulls up by 27. We'll have more. Chicago's. And this game is finished. The final score is 90-59. For Jeff Van Gundy.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's an NBA Thursday night brought to you by ESPN on EA Sports as we get set for the Bulls looking for a key road win against the Philadelphia 76ers. As this one gets underway, who might they need to be careful with against Philadelphia tonight, Jeff?
Through all of the Philadelphia 76ers struggles, Nerlens Noel has been a bright light because his bounce on the defensive end of the floor has made them very difficult to score against. His ability to not only block shots, contest shots, alter shots, it's really changed their defensive mentality.
The Bulls coming off a gratifying win in their previous game against Milwaukee. Jeff, they won for a number of reasons. What would you say was the most important?
You have to bring a disposition defensively that's second to none. You've got to be ready and willing to make multiple efforts, to go from one coverage to the next, and not stop until you secure the defensive rebound.
And he connects on the first free throw. Jimmy Butler back with the Bulls. That was the #1 priority in the offseason. He has turned into as good a two-way player as there is on the perimeter.
What a year Jimmy Butler had, bouncing back from a subpar year the year before. The NBA's most improved player, and like you said, Mike, he did it at both ends of the floor. A terrific two-way player.
Three-pointer won't go. Green, it's good, and one. And now it's one free throw to finish off a three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Hits the free throw, three-point play complete. Roten brings it across. Hey, Jeff, remember last year when the Sixers were struggling? Some sports fans thought that a top college team like Kentucky could defeat them. Isn't that insulting to the NBA squads?
It is. I'm going to tell you this. Philadelphia could go to Rupp Arena every game for 82 games, and they would win by 82 times. And if one was close, I might fall over.
And Brett Brown calls the early timeout. Wow, very early here.
The coach could see the run was impacting the game. A solid timeout to break the momentum.
Thompson has the double team converge. Shoots it for two. Nice touch at the basket. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
Number 34, Jason Thompson.
Green scores. Nice touch.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession. but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
In the paint, won't go.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
For the layup, it's good. And they extend the lead to double figures. Queued up and ready to go. Here's that play one more time.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Takes another shot. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. He scored 10 points in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Number 1, Tony Rose.
Into the paint. Rose jump shot. The Bulls with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Team foul number 3 for the Bulls. Number 94.
First free throw, perfect.
Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 10.
Good to see Joakim Noah healthy, Jeff. I know he's the type of player you would have loved to have coached.
Intensity defensively, great passing big. He's never going to put up big scoring numbers, Mike, but he helps you play the game well together at both ends of the floor. Again, it comes back to health. If he's healthy, he's a big-time player for the Chicago Bulls.
Noah's looking for position in the paint. Green for two again here. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's good offense. Got the ball in deep into the paint, and they just missed.
Gets to the rim. The 76ers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
4-2.
He curls. Green fires another shot. It's good. A two-pointer. 11-point lead for the Bulls. He shoots, converts on the inside. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
Assist from number 4, Nerlens Noel.
Gets inside. What a reject. Trying to keep that ball in bounds. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
To the rim, and Nerlens Noel with a two-pointer.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Green, the Bulls with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
And they've been coming up with the ball consistently when it's coming off the backboard. They've done a great job on the boards early in this game.
Late here in the opening quarter, we have a timeout.
You can't allow teams in the NBA to go on extended runs. You've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one.
Chicago's leading Philadelphia by a score of 21-10. Oh, rejected by Butler. Tries the reverse layup. Won't go.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
It's a loose ball. There's a steal.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
At the rim. Can't get the layup to fall.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
To the rim. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. And he'll head to the line for the third time tonight.
Really good performance from the free throw line tonight, where he's 100%.
And he hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. To the rim. Not able to score.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Gets in the paint. Goes to the goal, able to hit.
2 points.
Rose against Thompson. At the buzzer. Oh, and a way to end the quarter. The shot will count. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. The Bulls up by 13. Stay with us for Chicago. Changes on the court right now from both teams.
Subbing in for the Bulls, number 13, Joakim Noah.
On the reverse. Puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Roten draws the double. Inside. Won't go on the adjusted attempt.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
To the basket. Unable to bring it home.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
Puts up another shot. Knocks it down for 2. The Sixers down by 6.
That's solid basketball right there. Creating an open two-point shot and knocking it home.
In the second quarter.
Puts it up. Flips it in.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Tries it again. Two-pointer won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
The assist from number 55.
1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the basket, flips it up. Water winding down, he just flips it up. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. The Bulls up by 10. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN. Chicago's leading Philadelphia by a score of 38-28. In the paint, puts it in. He's shooting 75% from the field.
See, that's their problem there defensively. They're allowing the ball to get deep in the paint and right at the basket. You cannot defend like that and win basketball games.
Throws it down hard.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
There's the double team.
The Bulls, a perfect example is you're going to have your ups and downs night in and night out offensively. But if you play defense with that type of commitment, with that type of passion, you're in every game.
Absolutely. The misnomer is that defense wins championships. But when you're going through and absorbing the injuries the Bulls have had the last couple years, you have to try to stay in games by playing tough as nails defense. And that's exactly the formula the Bulls use to play with great success.
Ball knocked out of his hands. Reaches in with a steal. For the layup. The Sixers with the offensive rebound for another possession. Chicago's leading Philadelphia by a score of 42-34. Green fires away. It's good. And a foul.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Throws it right back at him. Puts it up for two. And that's his 6th rebound of the game. Gets to the rim. Knocks down the shot. The Bulls up by 13.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
The 76ers with the ball in control. Shoots the three. Knocks down the jumper. He's 1 for 3 from long range.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great looking shot.
Ball comes loose, and there's a steal. For two, puts it up. Rebound corralled by Gasol. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Green shot swatted away. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Bulls ball. And Brett Brown makes a single substitution.
Philadelphia 76ers, number 69.
Chicago's leading Philadelphia by a score of 47-37. To the rim. Good adjustment. Can't finish.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Rose against Thompson. The two defenders converge. Nice finish around the rim. He's the league's top scorer this season. Violation. That's a shot clock expiring, so it'll be Bulls ball.
That's just poor clock management right there. Everybody's responsibility is to know the shot clock. To run out the shot clock and not get an attempt at the basket is inexcusable.
They double him. Can't hold on to the... Look at him leave his feet for the ball. Ref sees the foot on the line. Turnover. The two defenders swarm. Lets it go. And a nice finish at the basket. He's the league's top scorer this season. Stauskas into the front court. At the rim, and Nick Stauskas with a nice play.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
To the rim, gets it to go. He's shooting 50% from the field.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Adjusting on the shot, gets the layup to go.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Puts it in. That's a two-pointer, and it's a 14-point lead for the Bulls.
This is an absolute joke. This defense is horrible. You've got to stay between your man and the basket versus getting broken down off the dribble.
Looking to curl in. Shot clock says one. Puts it up from downtown. Green, and lays it home.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Lets it go. And misses his first shot tonight. To the rim. It's good. That's a 12-4 run for the Bulls.
The assist from number 12, Kirk Hinrich.
Goes to the goal. Mirotic jump shot. That's a three. And that will end the third quarter. The Bulls up by 21. Stay with us for more NBA on Chicago's leading Philadelphia.
From the start, let's do
Looks like the coach is going to make some changes. Yep, here comes some substitutions.
Into the game for Philadelphia, number 24, Carl Landry.
Strong move to the rim. Double team closing in. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Join us again Friday as the Bulls head back home against the Dallas Mavericks. There's the double team. McDermott fires with three on the 24. It's good. And Doug McDermott with 5 points. Wide open for three. McDermott the rebound. Nice move into the paint. The two defenders converge. Rose fires. Rose is unable to hit.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
McDermott's trying for position in the paint. Curling in. Green, that's a two. Chicago's shooting 58% from the field.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Gets past the defense. Nice. Roten's rejected. They double him. Inside. Hits for two. 21-point lead for Chicago.
That's just a nice layup right there.
power dribble with the drop step. Stauskas against Dunleavy. Fires away for two. Able to knock it down. He's 5 for 6 from the field. Down into the lane. The two defenders swarm. And Joakim Noah with the nice look sinks it.
The assist from number 94.
Chicago's leading Philadelphia by a score of 78-57. Oh, quick move gets inside. For 3 with 1 on the clock. Misses from beyond the arc. To the basket, lays it in.
Number 94, 2 points. The assist from number 1, Derrick Rose.
Throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Number 18.
To the reverse, knocks it down, and it's a 23-point lead for the Bulls.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket.
Finds a space and takes the wide open 3. Misfires from beyond the arc. Puts it up. That's good. Oh, excellent screen. And he curls in to the basket. Flips it up. And this one is over. The final score is 84-59. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls put together a nice win here today. And when you look deeper at the numbers, you'll see that most of their points were scored in the paint. They wanted to win tough in today's game, and that's exactly what they did. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Chicago Bulls. The 76ers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Game stats. Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Let's check out the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
NBA Live.